Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Wow, we're right in the centre of Wellington Central. It's quite early in the morning, well, yeah, 9:45. The sun is still yet to beam down here. It's pretty chilly. Anyway, spoiler alert, we're going to go jump on the cable car. Look at that. There's a thing there, signifying that that's the entrance. How cool. Quigley, sit. Yeah, so I guess if you don't want the whole cable car experience spoiled for you all, you shouldn't have clicked on this episode. Okay, crossing. It's a well-known tourist attraction. I've never done it before. Neither has Quigley. It's our first time buying tickets. Buying tickets. We must be buying tickets. All right. I wonder if I can buy a ticket at that window. Hello.
Hi.
Kia ora.
What can I get you?
I'm going to get on the cable car.
Sure, just a one way?
I'll come back down.
Yeah, sure thing.
So I'm happy to buy a return now if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know how much it costs, but $12 by the looks.
And here's your ticket. The next car will be about 5 minutes away.
All right, sweet. We have to scan this to go through the thing. There we go, I'm through. My cable car ticket. Sweet. Here we go. Look at that wicked mural. Alright. We should check in with Quigley, make sure he's not too stressed. How are you doing, buddy? Are you happy? This is going to be quite the experience. Oh, we can go sit over here. Oh, there's historical stuff to look at. After a successful trial, the cable car welcomes dogs to make the iconic trip. So they only started allowing dogs in 2021. Park bench ratings. Might give these a level 5. They're actually quite nice. Maybe these are level 6 park benches. Aren't they, Quigley? Hey? For those that don't know, on the Adventures of Quigley Woggles, we like to rate park benches. You know, I considered rating public toilets, but I can't see myself going in and out of those with the camera rolling. But, oh my goodness, some public toilets deserve some terrible ratings. Anyway, back to park benches. We've got a rating scale out of 8. level 7 and 8 park benches in all likelihood don't exist, or we'll probably, if they do exist, we'll probably never find them. So the highest rating that we usually ever give to park bench facilities is a level 6. Average is level 4, and 3, 2 and 1 are various levels of terrible. Oh, sounds like a cable car's arriving. There we go. Yes, it is funny shaped. It's always on a slope, so it's always this shape. Tai hoa, Quigley. Right, we may board. Let's go, Quigs. This way. We'll wait. Waiting. Sit. Good boy, wait. Sit. Good boy. Tai hoa, Quigley. We'll wait for everybody else to go on first, huh? Good boy. Okay. Put your paws here, please. Oh, yeah, we can ride right in the front. Come on then, Quigs. Yeah. Hopefully they don't get mad for me attaching them to that. I can have a zoom in on this mirror so you can see. It's us there. Well, that's me anyway. I know on these recordings you don't hardly get to see me. Tai hoa, Quigley. It's okay, don't worry. It's alright, my doggy. Look, we're in another tunnel. Oh, pretty lights in the tunnel. Passing other cable car number 2. I assume there's only 2. Must mean we're in number 1. Well, I guess on the way back there'll be someone in the pilot box during the return trip. Let's be the first to exit. Go this way. Okay, come on, this way. Up by Quigley. That's where we're going. The Botanic Gardens. Oh, the museum's closed. I thought it was going to be open. Oh, it will be, 10 a.m. Not that I can take Quigley in there, so that's a bit sad. But at least he can go on the cable car. That was cool, huh? There's a map. Where are we? Does it say where we are? You are here. So there's a circuit that goes around it. There's lots more to see towards the city. Interesting. I might quickly grab a picture of this map. Oh. I was going to try and get close to the bigger map, but I think we'll just wing it. Howdy, mate. Yeah. Some of my equipment's making funny noises. I get self-conscious about it with the recording microphone being so close to the sounds. Look, there's some random gas mates just hanging out there outside the Scouts Hall. I really want to go see that building up there. The observatory. Level 4 park benches. Bit of a view of Wellington. Where do we go from here, Quigley? Where do we go? Where do we go? Well, it looks to me, considering all the trails and stuff on the map, that we could just go ahead and get lost for a while up here. Up, up. Oop, wait. Oh, we lost a bit off here. Any regular viewers will be like, hey, where'd that thing go? There's a poop bag holder on the end of this. Poop bag holder, which I don't really need because I carry my own supply. Aha. So that's the old observatory we just saw, and this must be a newer observatory. It's called Carter Observatory. I feel like going this way. This way. It's nice being up here in the sun, and I think if we go down into the Botanical Gardens, we'll end up a lot more in the shade. What's he talking? There's a tree house in this direction. Let's go find a tree house. Right, well, if you're still watching, that cable car experience is pretty quick, eh? Like, I'm probably going to name this episode Wellington Cable Car, right? But obviously, since we're a dog walk channel, that the cable car really just is a 5-minute trip. It's going to have to be, we're going to have to fill out the time with exploring this beautiful Botanical Gardens, which is honestly one of the main reasons people use the cable car, to come up here and enjoy this place. Get out of the city quickly, boom, up here for your lunch break, back down to the city, go back to work, that kind of thing. That's what I imagined. We need to come back and do more recordings at the Botanical Gardens because there's so much to see. There's always more to see. So let's see what we can see today and make a promise to be back sometime to see more. It's nice and sunny here. Oh. Little 4-part bench. I'll give it a level 4. I've made it this far into the recording without saying the stuff that I usually say every single episode. Just to make it clear to anyone who's watching for the first time, and I'm sure regular viewers, whenever we do have those in the future, or if we do right now, regular viewers, don't mind. I'm sure you won't mind. It's important for me to say that there are 2 main guidelines on this YouTube channel, and so I reiterate them every episode. The first guideline is represented by the slogan, never mind the 6 o'clock news. Because, I'm walking around, walking my dog, wearing a camera, and I feel like talking because it feels like there's witnesses. And of course there are. We've invited you along to enjoy this place with us. And so I always make a concerted effort to make sure that the recordings are a safe place. I don't use bad language, and I don't talk about dumb stuff. And if you ask me, anything that's on the 6 o'clock news is dumb stuff. So I don't talk about it. And the other slogan that we have on this YouTube channel is kind of a reverse psychology slogan. Because I like to imagine that all you viewers who would like to enjoy the full experience of a dog walk are upset that you don't get to see the poop. So we've got a slogan that goes with that for all of you to jump into the comments and type it in. Because you're mad you don't get to see the poop, you've got to type into the comments, "Show us the poop!" with some exclamation marks for emphasis, and as many poop emojis as you like, really. You're mad you don't get to see the poop, but honestly, everything else, you get to enjoy these long form, uninterrupted, practically raw recordings, mostly unedited, except for when I have to edit out the poop happening, and maybe take some moments for our privacy, but otherwise you get the full dog walking experience coming along and watching these recordings with us. Except for that, you don't get to see the poop. Sorry about it. Sorry, but not sorry. Right, I said we were going to look for the treehouse. I keep seeing the signs for the treehouse, but I'm not really targeting it. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's apparently this way. But, signs annoy me because it's like treehouse, this direction, but I could go that way, or that way, and so it's just like, well, I really don't know if I'm going to find it. It's interesting to note that this trail forms part of Te Araroa Trail, which is a famous trail here in New Zealand where you can walk from the very top of the country to the bottom, from the north to the south, or the other way around if you want, or just bits of it in between. Sorry, I've gone handheld so you guys can get a look at this bird up here. It's called a tui. Tui. That's it, that's all the zoom that this camera has got. And the lighting's not great, I feel like an idiot. Make some more noise, tui bird. Now he's gone quiet. Yeah. What do you reckon, Quigs? Are you thirsty? Do you want something to drink? You want some water, my bud? I carry this little plastic cap around with us, including and also other stuff like poop bags and antihistamines actually for the dog in case he has an allergic reaction to something, which has happened a couple of times. Well, let's see if he's thirsty. You thirsty? You want a drinkies? There you go. Yep, drink the water. Good boy. That's my good boy. Yep. Drink the water. Good boy. You want some more? Drink the water. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah? Want some more? Putting it away now. We can have some more later. Oh. Alright, let's go this way for a little bit longer. Discovery Garden. Oh, the tree house is this way apparently. I wonder where it is. Oh, that's it, straight ahead, at the bottom. We'll come back and have a look at this. We'll go down and see what this treehouse thing is all about. Huh. We will go back up and board the cable car to get back down to Lambton Quay, but there's a sign here that says we could walk there going that way, and it would take 25 minutes, which is, you know, about what time we have left on the recording. Look, there's a water drink. I didn't have to give you my water. You could come here for a drink if you wanted some. Oh, there's a souvenir shop here. Some level 4 park benches. Honestly, I'm quite amazed about this place. It's quite the setup. Quite an amazing place. I just mean the whole area in general. The gardens, the fountains, the trees, the pathways. This amazing shop. Look at that down there. Oh, we just walked ourselves around a dead end, did we? Looks like I'm going to pay attention to the sign and not make anybody mad. It does look like there's a gate here that could be shut to reinforce that. Seminar rooms. I quite like the idea of doing seminars up here. Seeing as we're intending on creating workshops and seminars and stuff as part of our engagement with the community. This way. Does anybody understand what that thing is? There's more. There's another one over there. Not these cable attachments. Are they just supposed to have flags hanging from them? I feel like that's probably what they are. I wasn't going to, but I think I want to know if it works at the moment or not. Looks like maybe not. Let's go and see this old buildings down here. I think we have to go this way, Quicks. Oh, they've got earthquake notices on them, earthquake prone buildings. That's what that is. Cable car 10 minutes. There's the sign there, so that's good. We'll follow this trail, head back up. Oh, that's right, I did promise we would visit this little enclosed area. I just want to know why it's so enclosed. Actually, I think I might change my mind about going in there, because I feel like it's a children's play area. There's no sign saying no dogs, but that is generally the rule. Go away, noisy aeroplane. Is this taking us anywhere, Quigley? It is the right general direction for the cable car, but obviously off the beaten track. Alright, well, for those of you that don't know, when I need to drink water on the recording, rather than pausing it and saving you the having to listen to the funny sounds it makes, I always like to give a bit of a verbal warning. So I suck water out of the water bladder backpack with this convenient hose, and You know, it's got a little nipply bit on the end that I suck the water through. It makes funny noises when I use it. So at least the first time during any recording, when I need to use it, I like to let you know rather than make those funny noises without explaining. Oh, yeah. Right, just a bit of a dilly-dally off the main trail, that trail was. Hard left, Quigs, this way. What a night. Te kuri. Te kuri o te rā. Hello.
He's a friendly dog, buddy.
Huh? All gifts are gifts. Thank you. Hello. Oh, kia atu pato. I guess I could have said at the beginning that we are recording this on Anzac Day. Kudos to Wellington City for giving us free parking on a public holiday. A year ago to the day we recorded the dawn service at Puke Ahu War Memorial. Oh yeah, so this year I decided we'd do something else and visit another quite historical place. It's not really about Anzac Day, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. They can't purchase tickets at this end, nor do you have to scan your ticket to get on. Looks like just on an honesty basis, that sign is telling us you just pay when you get to the bottom if you like. So that's pretty cool. We get to ride in cable car number 2 this time. I'm glad about that. That's how the timing worked out. I get to ride on both the cars. Taihua Quigley, Taihua Kuri. Sweet, let's board the vehicle. This way. This way. Tell you what. In the hall quickly. Yep. Kia tu pato.
Kia ora koutou katoa. No mai, hoki mai, ki te wakapoura o Pōneke. Welcome aboard the Wellington Cable Cars. We will now descend 119 metres along the 609-metre long track into the heart of the city. The 13-tonne weight of this car helps pull the other uphill, making the cable car one of the most energy-efficient forms of transport. Since 2022, we've been certified as a net carbon zero business. The lights in the next 2 tunnels can be programmed with light shows marking festivals, charitable events, and special occasions such as Matariki and Anzac Day.
I think we're playing chicken with that other cable car. Wow, that cable car is jam-packed full of people. Hello, my dog. Yeah.
enjoyed your journey on the Wellington Quay. If you'd like to purchase a souvenir, ask our staff in the ticket kiosk by the exit gates. If you'd like to give us some feedback, scan the QR codes located on the card. Kia pai te rā, ka kite anō.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Gravity. Gravity. Keep quiet. This way. Scan to exit. You can't get out unless you pay. Oh, this side. Right, we've got 6 minutes left on my self-imposed 1 hour recording time limit, which I sometimes break the rules of, but this time I think I'll stick to it. I'll show you a little bit of Lambton Quay, also known as the Golden Mile. This is the best direction to go, this way. Pros and cons, still pretty shady at this end of Lambton Quay. If we'd gone the other way, we've got some more sunshine. Now, the government of the city is at the present time planning to rip all of this street up and turn it into pedestrian walkway, the whole street, and only allow vehicles at set times, service and supply vehicles. I'm not sure if they're planning on maintaining bus routes through here, we'll see. But they're planning on ripping up this entire street, rebuilding it, renewing it, making it different, disallowing vehicles in general, except for special vehicles. Anyway, I guess one day, once all of that work is completed, in a few years from now, we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like after they rebuild it. Well, this place here feels the most historic. This building on the left is called the Old Bank Arcade. Formerly the Bank of New Zealand. And there's lots of old Bank of New Zealand buildings around New Zealand that have, the bank left and the building has become something else. One of them even got turned into a Burger King once upon a time. If I wasn't already hopped up on coffee this morning, I do like to go there for a coffee from time to time. Can't show you the inside of the arcade, of course, because you can't take a doggy in there. Looks like we could enjoy this part here, though. This way. gold exchange. Handmade. So we don't do street walks very often on our YouTube channel, but this has been one to a degree. Or at least the ending bit and the beginning bit. Mostly we're about beaches and bushwalks. Yeah, no, but occasionally we make these special adventures to places we wouldn't normally enjoy hanging out. Unfortunately, we're following the guy with Tourette's or whatever his problem is. So I think I might choose this as our location to end the recording. So yeah, clearly we've done our dash, done our hour recording for today, and we've had enough of recording for today. But if you haven't had enough at this point, well, thank you for watching all the way until the end, and let you know that if you didn't know already, click on our YouTube channel and you'll find hundreds and hundreds of hours of dog walk recordings. Oh no. Right when I wanted to zoom in on that dog, everyone stands in the bloody way. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, yes, jump into our channel, click on Do Not Disturb Dog Walks playlist, play it back on shuffle, see what you get. We've made hundreds of hours of dog walk recordings for everyone in the world to enjoy. And so there it is, our invitation to you to do so. How do you like them electric buses? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, we've gone over the hour, so I better say goodbye. And we'll say goodbye, and we'll say thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, Quigley? We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, good boy.